Portland Trailblazers come into town in this game. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, it's hard to remember now, but Kevin Love didn't enter the league as a three-point shooter. And it's become a cornerstone of his game. The coaches have told him if you're a big man and you can shoot it out there, you're a valuable commodity. Kevin, he has listened, and he is indeed.
Well, in this game today, as the season gets longer, so does the injury list. And Clark, you've taken a look at how you stay healthy, what these athletes have got to do, changes from era to era, but what precautions do teams take right now to ensure their players are at their very healthiest?
Well, I think it's all about preventative maintenance and really good training and medical staffs, and most of those in the NBA are excellent. Do a good job of the preseason work, the conditioning work, the customizing of routines of weightlifting and
up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Portland, Kevin Love out there with Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Layman in at the 3. Now here's Lillard, guarded by Reese. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Nurkic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Nurkic. And for Yusuf Nurkic, you see the flashes of how dominant he can be in every game.
I mean, the potential is there, and he is working hard to find that consistency. I do believe he's noticeably better when he plays with an edge. He's more in tune with what's going on. You almost want to rile him up or do something to tick him off before every game to get the
pass to finish the layup.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Passes it to Love. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Love's got 5 now.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
And that one drops. 9 points for the great one. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Lillard. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Dallas.
Yeah, passed the ball well that last time out. Pinpoint passes and racked up a bunch of assists.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Reese. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
And Greg, the foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
And that one is good from Reese. He's got 14.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Thompson against Clarkson to the left wing. Lillard the pass to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. Troubled by Reese. Back to Lillard. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. You take a look at Los Angeles, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And of course, Portland, 7.5 games behind.
And for the Trailblazers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are. To be better. I mean, they were fortunate that he missed that mid-range jumper. It certainly wasn't because of the defense.
And Clark, a lot of great names to choose from, but who would you pick for your greatest Laker ever?
Wow, that's always tough when you have such a robust list, Kevin. I always start with Kareem whenever he's in the conversation because that guy was my idol as I grew up watching the game. So Kareem is there, Magic, Wilt, Shaq, Elgin, and Jerry West, and Kobe. That's too many, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Some great names there, though, Clark. You're right. Hard to pick just one. Balls checked in for Klay Thompson. Three-pointer, Lillard.
Nope. Oh,
Here's
come
Cantor.
on.
Love kicks to Cantor.
Nope.
Misses off the right iron.
Can't get more open than that. No idea how he mistimed that mid-range shot.
What?
Maybe he was too open.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And stolen by LeBron. Here's Reese. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Ingram comes in for LeBron. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Clark, there was a rules change not too long ago that promoted more help defense, less one-on-one defense. Good or bad?
I like it. Again, there's always going to be a premium on defending one-on-one, but positioning defenders where you can help better and more, I think it's trying to make sure the offensive side doesn't get too much of an advantage where the rules had gone in the past. So I think it's a nice balancing act for the game.
Portland no good that time either.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter, not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
They get a hand on it. Layman pass to Lillard to stop the run, and Vucevic pulls it down.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Oh my, come on.
Trail by 10. Layman pass to Lillard, and it's blocked by Reese.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Lillard.
Nope.
That one misses, and the Lakers will go the other way with it.
He's been wayward and just off on
about
everything he's put up in this period.
And already with the commanding lead,
Here's Lillard.
Nope.
That one misses.
terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. You know, there's always this debate, Clark. Could the best teams 20 years ago beat the best teams of today?
I think there would be some compelling matchups, and I think you would find winners on both sides from different eras. I really do. It's hard to compare just because of the difference in eras and periods, but really good championship teams typically could handle most teams in the current era. I believe that in all sports. So compelling matchups, and I do think some teams from a couple of decades ago could handle some of the teams that we see winning championships now.
The 11-footer, and there's another one for the Lakers.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Kansas. And it's blocked.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Foul. Shooting gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
They sure are, looking to get their buckets up close and personal.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Collins is checked in, got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
The numbers now for Nikola Vucevic. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable, averaging 5 points per game, 13 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, blocks out of
we got Ben Simmons. Thompson is out there with LeBron James. Then there's the great one, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. Here's the great one, covered by Lillard. And again, the Lakers no good. Trailblazers trail by 15. Layman kicks to Labissiere. The pass to Lillard. Labissiere inside. Simmons is there.
Nope.
And that one misses from Layman. Los Angeles leading by 15. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Mavericks did some very solid work. He had 46 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He reminded us of why he's so highly regarded in this league. A scintillating performance. We'll see if he can do it here again tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a terrific game for him. They'll be looking for more of the same tonight.
And I'd be surprised if he doesn't give it to them. He's in a very good frame of mind right now.
Yeah, you know what? His attitude, his confidence, everything is posted up on positive. And he'll be looking to build on the work he did the last time out for sure.
A chance to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Lakers.
and their guards have been the difference makers. This lead wouldn't be nearly as big as it is if it wasn't for that backcourt. Those guys have been running wild.
Hey, at 6'11" and 225 pounds, length is not an issue for Labissiere. He is long. Somebody who uses his size very well inside.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys. And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, his last 10 games have been exceptional. Second in scoring, and he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard finds Clarkson. Now here's Labissiere. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not in the long range.
Ben Simmons, such a force when catching the ball, moving at the rim. But you know, Clark, he can get there on his own just as well.
Yeah, he's got a great net for being able to get where he wants to with the ball. His size and strength and agility certainly help him. And he understands angles. This guy is just a jump shot away from being virtually unguardable, in my opinion.
Nailed from three-point land.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
Here's Reese. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And Cantor throws it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
We know star power is critical, Clark, but when you look at the great bench players, what distinguishes them in your estimation?
A couple of things, Kevin, when you talk about outstanding role players. One is not only do they accept their role, they embrace it. They thrive in it. They really relish it. It could be impacting the game defensively or impacting it with energy and offensive rebounding. Sometimes it's a designated scorer who comes off the bench to just inject offense. Lou Williams as a 6th man.
Sure.
Vinnie Johnson when he was with the Pistons. I mean, there are a number of guys. John Havlicek, his great Hall of Fame career was pretty much started as a 6th man. So enough Kevin McHale and so forth. You can go down the list, but they impact the outcome with some aspect or aspects of their game, which is awesome to see.
Fires from the wing. Portland grabs the miss. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Yeah, he's costing them right now, sabotaging them a little bit. He's got to find his shot if they want to win this game.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kills, showing no mercy in transition their part.
Lillard, the pass to Love. 3-pointer. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Trailblazers. Here's the great one. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Well, you look at the great one, and it doesn't look like he'll make it into the field this year, but still an honor to see your name up there among all those other great players.
Yeah, look, no doubt he's one of the more exciting players in our league, and maybe next year he'll pull in a few more votes.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Nice shot from the wing. The great one's got 9 points now in the quarter.
continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now, doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
And so it's Lozit.
Thanks very much, Kevin. How do you guys get back in this game after the first half?
Thanks, Josh. I mean, we're getting good ones. I don't know what it is. We had a day off. We need to get our legs under us in the second half, come out, go on a big run like we usually do, and we'll be fine.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Yeah, and you know what? I like the fact that he's staying in aggressive attack mode. I mean, forcing the issue, making the defense foul.
Here's who Jerry Stotts is starting the second half with. We've got Kevin Love, Damian Lillard out there with Clarkson. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Layman in at the 3 slot. Lillard surveying the D to the right side.
Whoa.
Here's Layman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fires the 3, but they recover it. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Reese. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go. Solid trip from the line right there. Knocked him down, and it was easy.
He kicks to Clarkson. Lillard with it. He's got 16. To the middle. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Reese hits it from 3-point range. The Great One's got 41.
I tell you, he's beating up the defense in this quarter, going right at him and scoring in a variety of ways.
To the paint, and stolen by Simmons. Fast break, here they come from downtown, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
He's been turned up this quarter, showing a lot of confidence and sinking a lot of his shots.
Here's Layman, guarded by Simmons. Layman kicks to Lillard. Love the pass to Lillard. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Really impressive seeing a guy like Vucevic carve up the defense with his peripheral vision and passing. So good at spotting the open man.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And even though Vucevic can get you a good amount of blocks and steals, Clark, in a season, most would agree his defense isn't a strong point.
No, it's not, but it's not a liability either, Kevin. I mean, he understands where to be and how to get there. He's not super athletic and doesn't protect the rim in a shot-blocking fashion. He knows how to use his body to position himself well defensively.
some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Ben Simmons. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Thompson. And a switch here also for Portland. Collins is checked in. Now here's Lillard. D right on him. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Well, Damian Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking even after he's missed a few. And that's the mentality you have to have on offense. He might be as good as any other guard in this game.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Reese. The shot's good from Kuzma.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Collins kicks to Clarkson.
Hell no.
There's three-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Reese. That one wide left.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And yep, another basket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Trailblazers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge.
I'm finna skip this. Oh, no, never mind. I can't.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in
If I am skipping, I'm gonna skip it because I want to be at 91. I'm almost close.
Led in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
To the inside, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And the dunking ability of Vucevic cannot be forgotten or dismissed. I mean, just a big guy who's very intense when he rises up for these throwdowns.
Oh, yeah.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You know, you hate to blame anybody, but those turnovers are a big reason why they're down.
Hard, he's checked in for the great one. Antes is it.
Yeah, I got a text message. Okay. Vince.
Now Ball. 5 points in the game. The dish to Vucevic, and that one good. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And Lillard kicks to Clarkson. 4 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Jordan Clarkson is a player who is looking for his shot whenever he gets the ball. Can distribute enough, but it isn't his top priority. Very dangerous when left alone outside.
That free throw, no good. And with Clarkson as good as he is outside, Greg, he prefers to shoot off the dribble than on the catch.
Yeah, and it's why Clarkson...
Door closed.
Failed. Okay. You ain't gotta go to the hospital. Get off of there. No. Can you go in the room? You starting this shit already. I just goddamn got here. Take your ass in the room.
gets labeled a high volume.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Simmons checked in for Ingram. Seth Curry comes in for Vucevic. And the great one subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Free throw good, Kuzma. And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Layman kicks to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. The Trailblazers rebound.
There's another opportunity.
Nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Reese. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Lillard. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Cantor throws it down.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Trailblazers trail by 20. And here is Labissiere. Kicks it to Lillard. Pass to Layman. Here's Cantor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Thompson comes in for Josh Hart. And a switch here also for Portland. Love's checked in for Skal Labissiere. Here's Reese. Another bucket. Wow!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And Lillard kicks to Love. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Cantor inside, guarded by Kerr. Here's Layman. Buries the long-range jumper. Layman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's the great one. Simmons left side. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 19. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 19. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Lakers leading by 19. Great one out there with Thompson. Then it's Simmons. Then it's LeBron James. That's the Laker 5. To the wing right side. Reese. And again, it's the Lakers.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Now here's Lillard. Fires the three. Cranes the three-pointer. Lillard's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's the great one, covered by Lillard. Here's Thompson. Here's Simmons. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic just got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Three-pointer, Lillard gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 29.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive? Here on offense. He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
Here's Reese. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Intercepted. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Layman. He's covered by Thompson. Layman kicks to Cantor. Lillard outside. 5 to shoot. Love trying to break loose. The shot by Layman, no good.
And, you know, the defense was probably in the C-plus range there. I mean, I'm sure he feels like that's one he should have made, that layup.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Trailing by 17. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And the Lakers call time here.
And Damian Lillard has always been an incredible scorer. His range and ability to create, let him carry the load on offense, and has also stepped up as a vocal leader for this team, has grown into that role the last few seasons.
The Lakers making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Clarkson's checked in. Passes it to Reese. Shoots over Lillard. Offensive rebound. Here's the great one. Covered by Lillard. No good from Reese. And with Lillard and becoming a team leader, Greg, he's always been one to lead by example.
And when Lillard was the clear star of the team, players started to look at him as a mentor, or realize the kind of effect he can have on his teammates. And that led him to opening up, inviting them to dinner and hanging out. Wasn't something he took to immediately, but he has shown he can not only be a franchise talent on the court, but off the court as well.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensively.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Pass to Clarkson. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Lillard misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Jacks up a three. The rebound by the Lakers. Vucevic has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds.
Huh? Ain't no game.
For him tonight. Wow. Now the pass to Reese. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
What an incredible effort from Simmons, using his length extremely well when he's crashing.
Come on. Come on.